I'm just gonna make
All right,
sure
looks like
that
I'm live.
coming up.
What's going on, ladies and gents? Gary and I will be reading tarot for you guys. We're going to be doing a. What are we reading, bro?
Their
Oh,
ultimate
there's
desires.
their true desires towards you.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I'll use this one. Some guy sent me, like a fan sent me this deck. It's so cool. It's like an oracle deck.
Nice. You've been using it?
Yeah. Maybe I'll use it for fun. Yeah, maybe I'll just use this for fun because I've been playing around with it. I've been using it for my personals.
Mm.
Yeah. So
Hey, I don't know why I hear an echo, bro.
you hear an echo?
Yeah, it
I
sounds
don't
weird.
hear an echo on my end though.
It is what it is. Anyways,
All
guys, we're going to be starting in 8 minutes and 7 minutes. What's going
right.
on? Hey there, Wolfman is like uber hot. Okay, I get it. I'm
Yeah,
in demand or something. Is that what that
probably.
means?
Yeah.
So, what's up, Gary? How you been, dude? You went to Southeast Asia.
I went to Southeast Asia,
What was your favorite
Thailand.
part? What was your favorite part of
I
Southeast Asia?
to be quite honest, I really liked all of it, except Bangkok and Phuket. It was not
You
really
didn't like
my thing.
Bangkok?
Huh?
You didn't like Bangkok?
Neither Phuket. I had too many psychic experiences in Bangkok. It was insane.
What kind of experiences?
Like psychic experiences. Like there was like one night we went to dinner and we went to the sushi restaurant on the sixth floor of this mall. And when I sat down, I had a vision of a man jumping off the sixth floor of the mall and basically unaliving himself. And then I Googled it and it actually happened.
Wow, that's
And
amazing.
yeah, and then after I got physically sick for like 10 days. I had like a headache, a fever, chills, body aches, and I felt like my neck was broken. Yeah, like I felt like my whole body was injured. So I had a lot of experiences in Thailand. Yeah.
It's so interesting. I mean, what were you dabbling with to, initiate that sort of psychic
No,
experience?
sometimes it just comes to me. It kind of like hits me, and I'm not even looking for it. But sometimes I'll have experiences like that. I had a lot of experiences where, like, even demons came up to me. Like, they just came to me. Like, yeah. I thought that was really interesting. Some of them were, especially in like Indonesia, like in Bali, they were like doing some sort of ceremony on me. I don't know if it seemed like they were trying to help me or something like that. There were these masked demons, 8 of them came up to me or came to my room, and they were doing this like weird dance thingy. Yeah. So I don't. Yeah. And then I had another experience where I was walking down this really dark alley, and then these two spirits started chasing me. Like they came after me, and but yeah, I had a lot of experiences, a lot of psychic visions. Yeah.
Interesting, man.
Yeah, I wish you came to Bali. When you said you were gonna come, I got excited, and then you were like, "No," I'm like, "Oh,
Well, yeah, no, no, I'm still planning on going. So the idea, I'm currently in Colombia, and so I'm thinking about going to Venezuela actually,
okay."
and so I'll probably head to Venezuela next week
Mm-hmm.
or around that time, and then I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna loop through the jungle, through the
Mm.
Amazon, from Venezuela to the jungles of Colombia into Ecuador, and then
Wow.
Ecuador, I'm gonna hang out in Ecuador City for some bit just to chill out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do some maintenance on the motorcycle, and then I'm gonna ride down across the Andes of Peru onto all the way to Chile. Once I get
Wow.
to Chile, I'm planning on heading to Australia, and then from Australia headed to Southeast Asia.
So let me know because in 3 months, I'm gonna stay in New York for 3 months, but sometime in September or October, I'm gonna go back there again.
Okay,
So we'll meet up if
that'd
we're
be
there at the
awesome.
same time. Yeah.
Dope. Let's see
So
how it unfolds, man.
yeah,
This
and I could
adventure just
and I
keeps.
and I could show you Bali. Like I kind of know my way around Bali. So
I hear it's
yeah,
small, right? It's not that big.
it takes. So if to travel from east to west, it takes about 8 hours to traverse the island. But from north to south, it takes like 3 or 4 hours. So it's a
Mm,
pretty big island, yeah.
wow.
Um, but it depends on what you want to do. Like, do you want to go? Like, it's kind of like there's like cities there that you could go out, meet people, hang out with people, and then there's like really quiet cities that are really spiritual that you could do. Oh, I ran into another tarot reader while I was in Bali.
Really?
That's on here. His name is Gareth, and it's so crazy because I watch him.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I went into the store to buy something, and in the corner of my eye, this guy was looking at me, but I didn't really kind of like, I didn't really clock it. But then I looked over, I was like, wait, I was like, that's Gareth. And then, yeah, we started talking, and we've been watching each other for
Hey,
years because
I
he
got a
started at the same
question.
time as I did. Yeah.
Have you had strangers walk up to you and be like, "Hey, I know you.
Yes, many times.
Where at?"
Yeah.
I've had that
Um,
happen in the weirdest places.
at the airport,
Where
at
though?
the
What's up?
museum. Um, it's happened to me many times. I can't even keep track, but the most recent was actually at the airport in Thailand. This woman
Mm.
came up to me and was like, "Hey, like I've seen you," and I was like, "Oh," I was like, "Where?" She's like, "Oh, YouTube." Yeah, and usually, mostly girls come up to me and say, "Hey, like I've seen you on YouTube, like I watch you,"
So
but
I was in Cape Town, Africa,
uh-huh.
and it was Sunday. It was Sunday, and I was exhausted. I was traveling by motorcycle, and I didn't have any data on my phone, so I pulled into this lively place. It looked like a white mansion essentially, but it was like right on the sidewalk. It was a club.
Hmm.
Everybody dressed really posh and cool ass music, and here I am on this adventure bike. I pull up and I talk to the bouncer. I'm like, "Hey man, I'm lost, bro. I've been on the road."
Uh-huh.
And I need internet. You guys got Wi-Fi here? Because my Airbnb's around here, but I can't find it. He's like, yeah, bro, don't worry. Hook me up with the Wi-Fi. And I was like, what's going on? He's like, oh, this is the best place to be at on Sunday.
All
So I was
right.
like, you know what? I'm gonna go shower and I'll be right back.
Uh-huh.
Sure enough, I came back and I'm in the club, just walking around, getting a feel for the vibe and just people watching, Southern Africans essentially. A lot of Germans there.
Hmm.
Nevertheless, some woman walks up to me. She's like, "Hey, are you the Wolfman?" And I was like, out of all places, South Africa on a Sunday in a fucking club. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And it's happened to me it recently happened to me in Costa Rica. A couple came
Oh
up to me.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
a couple came up
No,
to me.
yeah.
I
That's
was
happened to me. Yeah.
in
Eh,
Mexico City as well.
Oh yeah. Like there's been times when I was going through security and the TSA person was like, "You're the guy from YouTube, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." Sometimes I don't know what to
What
do
a
in those
small world,
situations.
huh?
Yeah. But it's so crazy. I ran into the other tarot reader, Gareth, in Bali. Yeah. I
Yeah,
like,
it's about that time.
is it? Do you hear the fireworks going here?
Hmm? No. All right, ladies and gents, you guys ready to get smacked with your person's deepest desires or
All right,
what?
let's see. So we're gonna start at like what? It's already eight.
We
Let's
might
start
as
at
well.
9 minutes.
You want to start in 40 seconds?
Yeah. So how are we gonna do this? Are we gonna? So am I gonna look at one person and then you look at the other person?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm just gonna
Aries.
completely use an
So
oracle deck.
Gary and I are both Aries, ladies and gents. All right. We're
Yeah,
both.
we are. We're both Aries.
So this is an Aries community. If you're a whole other sign, you might as well just leave. Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of people can't handle the fire.
Oh my
We're
gosh.
messing around. Hmm. All right, let's get it on.
All right.
So we're gonna read a deepest desires here.
So you want to do the first six signs where you're reading for the signs and I'll read for the other person, and then the other six signs I'll read for the signs, and then you'll read for the other person. Okay.
I'll start off with the sign. All right. What's going on here with the Aries individuals and what are their deepest desires towards their romantic interest? What's going on here with the Aries and what are their deepest desires with the romantic interest? Mm. Aries, you look guarded, to be honest. You look wounded. Nine of Wands. And you seem to be in a state of perplexity here with the Seven of Cups, confusion. Yeah, it looks to me like you don't even know what you want. To be
Wow.
honest, that's what it looks like to me. What does Aries want? What is it? What are their desires with their person? The Empress. Okay, so you do have love for this individual, ladies and gents, even though you're wounded and confused. However, what would you like to see from this individual? Some sort of effort, I feel. With the death energy, this is indicating to me that you would like to see this individual come through, make some sort of effort, some sort of romantic effort to initiate some sort of transformation. To be honest, you're in this emotional energy, all right, where you're keeping to yourself,
Wow.
where you're tending to your own needs. And I don't see you in a state where you are wanting to pursue, but more so be recognized. Okay. I feel that you're wanting to see some sort of effort from your person when it comes to transforming the situation towards harmony. All right. That is what I'm seeing here in regards to Aries' desires with their mate.
That is really interesting. So Aries' person desires towards Aries. Okay. So what I'm getting with this person is that I do feel like there was an ending of some sort because this person has moved towards new love. Okay. But I feel like this person is kind of like giving it to God, kind of like, I'm going to move towards this new love, but I'm just going to see what happens here. Because I feel like whoever this is, I feel like this person's hoping that Aries or hoping someone learned their lessons from this ending here. Okay. Because I feel like this person's have moved towards somebody new, but I feel like this person's kind of like just, rolling with it just to see what happens here. This person's a little bit completely lost. But I feel like their ultimate desires is to reach out to you with some sort of message here because we have unexpected message. So you might receive a message from this individual here, Aries, because I feel like this person is missing you. It's almost like an energy of like, you know what, I'm gonna try other people, but they feel like they can't replace Aries here. Okay. So I'm not really quite sure what happened here, but it seems like there was a lesson or that there was an ending here and somebody was trying to learn a lesson and that this person's a little bit complete kind of lost here and trying to figure out the way. But if this person's with another person right now, I do feel like this person will make their way back to you here, Aries. Okay?
All right. Moving along.
So Taurus.
What's going on here with the Taurian individuals, the bulls? The bulls. And what are their desires with, what do they desire here with their romantic interests?
I have a Taurus moon.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a Taurus Venus.
Oh, you do?
Yes. So what I'm seeing here, it looks like there's a bit of toxicity here that Taurus is dealing with, and I feel that ultimately they want healing. They want some sort of like soothing energy. They want a new beginning that, I don't know, I get this element of some sort of like decompression. Like I want a fucking break. Okay. I want peace. I want serenity. That's what they want. They want to move past some sort of storm here with that star energy, and they want to move forward. I feel that Taurus wants to move towards being on track towards stability, on track towards, moving towards a relationship that is encompassed by long-term commitment with a sense of purpose is where I'm seeing Taurus's intentions or desires. Tell me more. Yeah, I'm just getting, you see this. It's quite clear. I feel that Taurus has a certainty that they want unity and love with their mate. All right. Quadruple major arcanas. It's clear to me that Taurus, and look at the only minor arcana.
Wow.
Crosswatcher, Taurus wants to get ball and chained. All right.
This is really interesting. Okay. Taurus's person's desires towards Taurus. I do feel like in this situation, also I do feel like there's separation here too, because we have coming back, we have passion, we have moving day, we have strength, karma, and trapped. And on the bottom of the deck, we have childhood traumas. Okay. So I feel like one of the things I'm getting here is I feel like childhood traumas could have affected this relationship from actually progressing or moving forward here. Because of someone's childhood traumas, yeah, it seems like you guys are on a break. There's some sort of separation here. My only concern is that with karma and trapped here, I feel like, let's say, Taurus, if you were to give this person a chance, I feel like you guys might be stuck in the same karmic pattern over and over and over again. I do feel like this person's coming in with a little bit of excitement. Maybe promising you that they've changed, promising you that they've grown. They're ready to take things to the next level here with you. But I feel like there's going to be some sort of pattern that's going to be repeated here. Okay. Because we have karma and then we have trapped. Um, I just feel like whoever this person is, I feel like this is an individual here that's not very independent. This is an individual here that can't really stand on their own 2 feet. So, Taurus, I feel like for you, if you were to entertain this person again, I feel like this person needs to be watched all the time. Like I feel like this person needs to be tended to. I feel like almost I feel like you have to treat this person with kid gloves here. So I feel like to be quite honest here, I don't want to hate on this person for their traumas, but I do feel like this person may be very challenging to deal with here. Okay. I do feel like what they promise you may be an illusion here. So even though they're telling you all these things that they want to do all these things with you, I don't feel like this person's going to really hold. Like I don't feel like this person's going to keep their promises. Okay. So that does it for Taurus's person. This deck is really interesting.
What is?
This
I'm
deck
gonna
that
be
I got from a fan. Yeah.
My fans have never sent me nothing, man.
Really? My
Never.
fans always send me
Never.
stuff.
I'm
Yeah.
messing with you, man. I make it quite clear that I don't accept anything. Then again, I'm
Oh.
mobile. You know what I mean? I'm on the move.
Yeah. I mean, I had this guy sent me this like in March. I didn't get it till I got back here.
Mm.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure my fans would love to send me things. I one day.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Nevertheless, so let's see who's next. Gemini,
Gemini.
the notorious, the most hated. I mean, I love them, but they get the worst rap ever. Why? I don't know. Maybe because they're so misunderstood.
I think they're misunderstood.
That's what they're
Yeah.
misunderstood.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's see what's going on with the Geminis. And what does Gemini desire with their person here? The sign of the twins. What do they desire with the person of interest, with their romantic love interest? What does Gemini desire with their person? Oof, look at this. Could be dealing
Wow.
with Aries, Gemini, but it looks to me like you want a ball and chain, ladies and gentlemen. Knock me up is what Gemini is saying. All right, look at this. It looks like Gemini's in love. Okay, I feel that Gemini wants to be in a happily ever after. So it seems they want a stable relationship. They want to work on the connection. Tell me more. To me, it's as if there's some sort of beef between them two, whomever it is that Gemini is dealing with. And it's like they're wanting to move past the misunderstanding or the conflict, whatever it may be here. They want to heal, ladies and gents. A lot of fire energy. Some of you guys are definitely dealing with a fire sign. Tell me
I
more.
could totally relate to this reading. You know what I mean?
So I get the sense that Gemini wants clarity. I feel that whomever it is that, you may be dealing with, Gemini may be aloof, withdrawn, and you want some information. You want some sort of understanding. Tell me more about what they want. Yeah, I really feel that, look, guys, what I'm getting the sense of is that your person might have closed off, okay? Or there's some serious barriers between you two. Could be a long distance relationship, who knows? But I really feel that you want some sort of understanding. You want some sort of clarity. You're wanting to move past this. You're wanting to heal this situation, and you're wanting to move towards a stable relationship. That is what I'm seeing here. Let's get one last card. What does Gemini desire with their person? What does Gemini desire? Look at this, the Wheel of Fortune. So it's clear to me that you and someone here are not seeing eye to eye. Mm-hmm. And it's as if you're wanting a turn of events. You're wanting things to turn around for the better between you and your mate. That is what I'm seeing, Gemini.
Wow. Okay. So I feel like on Gemini's person side, I mean, there could have been some sort of third party situation here. Okay, because we have three's a crowd. And then we have innocence, unconditional love, setting boundaries, passion, partnership, commitment, clown, expect message, coming back, and reconciliation. Okay, so I do feel like there's some sort of separation that might have happened here. Yeah, it seems like someone here just selling your soul. I feel like this person allowed their demons to win, basically. Okay, so their demons could have been, this person was exploring other options here, a third party here. But I feel like with innocence here, someone here is definitely looking for a new beginning here. Because with unconditional love here, I do feel like someone here is feeling like they couldn't replace you. I do feel like also this person has really weak boundaries. Maybe Gemini, you may have weak boundaries, and I feel like in order for this connection to work, I feel like both you guys need to set boundaries on your end here because I do feel like there's a lot of passion in this connection. There's a lot of chemistry. Um, there's also a lot of sexual energy here too. Um, but here's the thing with clown here. I just feel like you could be dealing with somebody here, or that this person sees you as someone, or that this person could see themselves as someone who's very foolish. Someone here who's not very, I would say, the sharpest tool in the shed, because I feel like this person makes really poor decisions due to this person's inner demons here. Okay? But I do feel like someone here is trying to come back around. Someone here does want to reconcile here, work things out with Gemini. But I would be kind of concerned about this individual here because I don't feel like this person makes the best decisions or have the best judgment and discernment here. Yeah. I feel like this person always makes bad decisions here because of their own inner demons here that this person hasn't really managed to contain here. But yeah, I would be careful because I feel like Gemini, if I was looking through this at your lens here, if this person, you know, broke your boundaries, betrayed you, there's a likely chance that this person may do it again. Because I feel like with innocence here and also manipulate, I feel like this person may use kind of like their innocent energy to sort of like to get out of jail free card sort of thing here. So I would be careful here because with self reflection here, I don't feel like this person's doing a whole lot of introspection and self reflection here. So yeah, this person might be coming back
All
with their
right.
behavior unchanged. Yeah. So
So in summary, they want Gemini back without
mhm,
having made any changes.
without having to do the work. Yeah.
Okay.
So interesting, right?
Yes.
All right, moving on to Cancer here.
Let's see. Cancer, what's going on? What's going on here with the crabs, with the Cancerians? You know, apparently the most loyal signs out of the entire zodiac signs are Scorpio and Cancer. I think.
I'm a Cancer rising.
That doesn't count, man. You're not loyal, bro. No, I'm kidding. I'm messing with you. I'm messing. But that's what I read. That's what I read. I don't know, maybe you are.
No, I'm pretty loyal. Yeah, to a fault. Yeah,
When I'm committed, dude, I'm
yeah,
like, you know,
yeah.
110%. Let's go. So what's going on here with the Cancerian individuals? What does Cancer desire with their person? The
Wow.
crabs. What do they desire with their mate? Man, I'm getting a bunch of lovey-dovey energy. I wouldn't expect less. Two of Cups. They want to look into their person's eyes. They want to give them their cup of love. They want theirs. They want to grow. They want to expand. They want to connect. All right. It does
Whoa.
there is a bit of toilsome energy here. I'm noting some old wounds that I feel are still suspended in the air. What about this? I feel that they're wanting to find some sort of balance and equilibrium in regards to these wounds. They want to move past this. Cancer is embodying this energy of moving with a sense of purpose when it comes to their connection. They are certain that, so I don't, it's like, it's not even a desire. This is a mission, okay? It's beyond a desire. And I feel that they want equilibrium. They want balance with the Justice card. I feel that there's a lot to clear up, okay? There's a lot of fog that needs to be cleared up. There's a lot of transparency and vulnerability that must ensue in order for this relationship to prosper. And I feel that Cancer is desirous of such. All right, let's get one more card. What does Cancer desire with their person? So, ladies and gents, I feel that you want to feel that sense of hope, that sense of, you know, that the understanding, the realization that this is going to work out. And I feel right now you're in this, you know, limbo state, 50-50. I'm trying things out. I'm pushing. I'm embodying the wounded warrior. I'm trying to clear the air. I want to put in effort. I am certain to do it. I hope that this isn't a waste of my time. I hope that this isn't a lost opportunity. That's what I'm saying here.
This is really interesting. This person that Cancer is dealing with, I mean, their desires is kind of like, I don't know. I feel like this person's going through something because we have in your ego. So this person's in their ego. Yeah. this person's in their ego. You know, I feel like this person's also like with learning lessons here. They're not really learning their lessons. I feel like this person's having a hard time surrendering and just letting go, being able to sit with the discomfort here, because I feel like with walking the beat, three's a crowd, patience here, I feel like this person has some major jealousy issues. Okay. So I feel like this person has a hard time sharing you here. Okay. With other people, it could be, you know, with, you know, friends, you know, with family members or something like that. Because I feel like whoever this is, I feel like this person just needs a lot of attention here. I feel like this person's dealing with abandonment issues. I do feel like this person's in the middle of going through some sort of spiritual awakening, but they're blocking themselves from actually allowing this awakening to happen here. Okay? Now, this person could also be flipping the script on you here. Let's say if this person's, you know, experiencing all these things, they could be projecting that onto you because we have red flag here. Okay? And yeah, I just feel like this person's always constantly worried because we have spying here and then we have justice here. So I feel like when it comes to this connection here, or it comes to this individual, there's definitely a lack of integrity here, or that there's a lack of truth here. I do feel like this person feels like maybe they're entitled to feel this way or get what they want without earning it. Um, but I feel like this person may not be that kind of that balanced individual here that will be able to hold up a relationship because I feel like this person's ego is getting in the way here. Okay. Um, yeah, I just feel like for this individual here, um, their desires, I feel like it's to control you with ego here. So, and I feel like with patience here, I feel like this person lacks a lot of patience. So it's kind of like one set of rules. Okay, this person could do what they want, but what they do, you can't do. Okay, so I just feel like this is a very unbalanced individual here that won't be able to give you that balance, that harmony, and that stability that you're looking for in this relationship here. Okay,
Right.
wow.
Cancer. Moving
Yep.
on.
Leo.
Lions. All right.
Okay.
What's going on here with the Lions? Let's see what's going on here. What do they desire with their person? What do these individuals desire with their person? Oof, you don't even know. I just see you very reminiscent, ladies and gents. You're on memory lane, Leo. Stagnant, limbo. All right. Wishing upon a star, fired up. I'll tell you that. You're definitely passionate about your person. You're still very attracted to this individual, but there's definitely blockages. All right. Tell me more. You want a resurrection, Leo. You want
Wow.
this to rise from the dead. You want this to, you don't want that phoenix element where there's a regeneration, a sense of rebirth here, rising from the ashes. You want a brand new beginning, Leo, is what this is saying. All right. Tell me more. So Leo wants a new beginning. They want an uprising, a reawakening of the relationship. What is the current status of the relationship? Well, I feel that you may be in contact with your person, some of you, but even if you are in contact, you're either mirroring one another or you guys are connected, and what's being given feels like a fucking breadcrumb, ladies and gents. That's what
Mm,
it feels like. All right. Yeah, it's putting you in a state of where the fuck are we going? Where is this going? So it's like you want certainty, clarity. But I'm telling you, there's a blockage here, Leo. Tell me more. I don't know why I'm inclined to get you some advice, but I feel that you do want an uprising. I feel that you do want a reawakening of this relationship. You want things to move forward here. You want things to heal. You're done with the burden that has shrouded this relationship. By no means are you wanting to move on from this individual. You're wanting things to get better. Okay, so what is it that Leo can do to what is it that Leo can do to bring prosperity, happiness into this? Give it a chance, ladies and gents. Give to it incrementally. All right. Don't rush into it. This is going to take time. It's going to take time for whatever reason. So be patient and put effort when it comes to building. All right. The seeds that you plant right now may not grow tomorrow, but they will eventually grow. So put in effort, ladies and gents, and open your heart. Okay. Express your feelings, express an element of affection here. That is what this is saying.
Okay. So, Leo, your person's true desires here is to reconcile here with you. We have reconciliation. We have temptation. Okay. We have ghosted. So I feel like with ghosted here, you guys are in no communication right now. Okay. I do feel like this person may be in another relationship because we have new love in the reverse here. So I feel like this other person that they're with, it's not really working out for them. And I do feel like they do want to come back around here to reconnect because we have partnership, we have unconditional love, but we have hiding something and completely lost here. So I don't know. I feel like this person is not being really completely honest about what they want with you. Yeah. Or that this person's not honest um about their poor self-control issues here because we have temptation. Okay. So, even if this person were if you even if this person were to reconcile here with you, who's to say that this person won't fall into temptation again? So, this person may have addiction issues or something like that, or that this person just can't control themselves. I feel like this person, if this person sees a really hot person on the street, this person just can't help themselves not to run up to this person and try and flirt with them or to get into bed with them or something like that. Um, but I do feel like this person does care about you, but the way that they love you is not the same love that you give to this person here because you want a safe container with this person where there's no leaks or cracks in the relationship. Okay. So this person definitely is someone here that wants a relationship here with you, but is basically creating cracks in the foundation, basically not keeping this container sealed tight here. Okay. So I also feel like, this person does want you, but I also feel like this person doesn't really know what they want either because we have hiding something and then we have completely lost here. Um, I just feel like it's kind of like one of those situations where I feel like this person's never really satisfied and they're always constantly looking for the next best thing to fill up kind of like a dark hole. So, yeah, I mean, this person has their own set of problems. They need to work on themselves here. Yeah.
All right.
So, Virgo.
What's going on with the Virgo individuals? All
Okay.
right. The perfectionists, the critical, the judgmental.
I,
Are they judgmental?
I think they're just highly critical people.
That's what they are.
Yeah,
Let's see. What's
it's
going on
it works.
with the Virgo individual? What is their energy towards their personal interest? What's
Okay.
going on with the Virgos?
Facade.
Ooh, Virgo, it looks to me like you are trying to get booed up, ladies and gentlemen. The
Wow.
Hierophant, the Ace of Cups. Damn, give me a wedding ring. Shit. This is what this is saying. All
So
right.
selfish.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you may be experiencing new love here. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, or you could be in a relationship where you're experiencing a sense of, some sort of rejuvenating energy, where all of a sudden you're experiencing inspiration when it comes to commitment, when it comes to laying down roots, when it comes to investing for long term. I feel that you want to commit, ladies and gents. Look at now we got the Ace of Swords, triple ace, ladies and gents. I've barely been pulling cards out for you, and we got nothing but all new beginnings for you. So you could be single, you could be, dealing with someone that you want to get serious with. That's what it looks like to me, Virgo. Is that the case? Is that so? That is so. Yeah, look at this again. Again, the Ace of Cups. This is wild. One more ace, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my fucking God. Are you kidding me?
Wait, did all the aces come out for you?
Yeah, all the aces are out.
Wow.
All the aces are out. I said one more ace, and then it stopped me in my track.
That's the magician energy.
Yeah, for real. Damn. So you definitely are manifesting love. You're all about it. You're fucking putting it out in the universe, ladies and gents. You've been wanting this. You ready for it? I feel like you're wanting to get serious here, Virgo. That's what I'm seeing here. Gary, come on, man. Hit us with something good. Hit them with something good, man.
This side does not look good, so I'm getting that this energy that's coming through is a past energy. Yeah, because we have facade. We have a service coming.
Because this was new energy.
Self-sabotage.
There was no grime in this.
Yeah. Justice. Go within. and then we have fortune teller. That's really interesting because the fortune teller, I'm getting the sense that this person may do some sort of like black magic here, may do some sort of spell work because I do feel like this person does want you back. The thing is, like, I feel like this is an individual here that is very deceptive. Okay. I do feel like this person creates a lot of illusions here. And I feel like with the storm is coming, I feel like you may not be suspecting this person to come back. So I feel like for some of you guys may not have heard from this person for a very long time. Um, this person may tell you that, hey, I've done some deep inner work, I've changed, I've healed, but I feel like this person hasn't. Now, if you have been away and separated from this person for a very long time, I feel like with justice here, I feel like this person has, in the past, tested the boundaries of the law here quite a few times here. So, I would not trust this person at all here. If this person's telling you that they've changed, they've had an epiphany or a major aha moment or something like that, this person is coming back the same. I do feel like this person is a bit of a con artist here. One of the things I'm getting here for some of you guys, this person may have stolen money from you at some point and just disappeared. And this person might be coming back again to try with you again. Um, this person knows your strength now. This person knows that you've changed. But I feel like this person's going to come in and try anyway, okay? Because I feel like the strength is your energy here, all right? So I feel like when it comes to this individual, I do feel like you may have learned your lessons from this individual. You could be dealing with a Scorpio here or Aries. I don't know why I'm getting that, okay? So, yeah.
All right. Who's next?
So, Libra. So we're going to switch it the other way around. Now, you're going to do the person, and then they'll do the zodiac signs.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so I'm going to do you want me to start? And then you
I'll
do?
go ahead and start. I'll do the person.
Okay, so you want to start first? And then okay.
All
All
right,
right.
let's see. What's going on here with Libra's person? What's going on here with the person that Libra's dealing with? You know what? Better yet, you start. I want to see how my messages, match up with your
All right.
afterwards.
All right, tell me about Libra. What are Libra's desires towards their person? What are Libra's desires towards their person? We have self-reflection here. So Libra, right now, I feel like you guys are taking some time out to introspect and self-reflect here. Okay? So wow, you heard that?
No. Oh, that was a firework?
It was a fireworks, and it's illegal here, and people still do it anyway.
Really?
Yeah. So we have
New York City?
unconditional love. Yeah, New York City. It's kind of like people just do whatever's here. We have unexpected message. Okay. So I feel like Libra, you could be doing some self work here. I feel like with unconditional love, I feel like you're trying to find self love here for yourself. But I feel like continue doing the work that you're doing. Don't stop yourself because I feel like there's something that's still not clocking yet. I feel like you guys are going to prematurely reach out to someone when you're not ready or that this person's not ready for you. Okay? Because we have unexpected message. We also have judgment. The judgment card came out in the reverse here. So what I'm getting here is I feel like someone here is not learning the lesson. So Libra, I'm talking about you here. You might not be learning your lessons. I mean, you could switch the roles if you want. Yeah, but there's a lesson. There's something that you're not learning about reflecting, being with yourself, being with your emotions, being with your pain, being with your hurt. Holding a safe container, processing it in a healthy way. I feel like you may reach out to your person because you're feeling lonely or something like that. Yeah, some of you guys may have a hard time being alone or being by yourselves. We have poisonous. Okay. Mm. And then we have obsession. Okay. Libra, to be quite honest here, I'm getting an energy that you're obsessed with your person. We have lust. We have obsession. Poisonous here.
Little sinner.
Someone here is having a hard time letting go of the person here. Yeah. Like, I just feel like someone here can't sit with themselves. Yeah, I almost feel like there's an obsession with their person, and Libra, you may be someone here who's relying on outside circumstances here for your own comfort. Okay, so if you're relying on outside circumstances, it is really important for you to really self-reflect in a really deep way. Go deeper. get vulnerable. Yeah, start peeling those layers because I feel like for some of you guys are not going deep enough here. Okay.
All right. So, Libra, what's going on with your person? What is this individual's desires with you? Libra, what's going on with your person and what is this individual's desires towards you? Oh, look at that. We got the card of Libra, literally.
Wow.
Someone here is wanting balance, ladies and gents, some sort of truth. They want to speak some sort of truth. They want to basically clear up any misunderstanding is what I'm getting here. They want equilibrium, okay? Because if you guys are in a no contact situation, this person here wants to most certainly break the silence. They want to have some sort of new beginning here when it comes to the communication. There is a blockage. There is a blockage. So they desire for a new beginning, this individual. Okay. I feel like this individual wants to heal with you. They want to rejuvenate the relationship. They want to move towards balance, towards peace. All right. However, they seem to be stuck. They want a new beginning, but they themselves lack understanding of how to even come forth and initiate this or bring this forth is what this is saying. So I do see them coming forward. What actions is this person going to be taking? What are they going to be doing? As of now, they're exhibiting a lot of page energy, ladies and gents. Okay, a lot of big desires here of wanting equilibrium and balance. But like I said, there is a blockage here. There must have been a major defeat or a fallout here between you two. And what I'm getting the understanding of is that this individual is literally on the verge of making a decision when it comes to you. I feel like this person is going back and forth regarding ideas of how to approach you, what to say, okay? But I'm telling you, I feel like this individual, there is an element of wanting to do the right thing here with these two energies, okay? This is someone here that is moving with a sense of integrity, of honesty, of wanting to do the right thing, all right? So they are compelled to move towards you and open up the lines of communication, give to you, express emotionally, for the sake of moving past this conflict and for the sake of doing the right thing. All right. Your person wants you. That is what I'm saying here.
All
Gary,
right.
so what you read was that they're in separation, right? Libra's obsessing from a distance.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's really interesting because this deck that I've been using, these messages are so specific. Yeah, it's such an interesting deck.
How many cards are there? 78?
No, 100. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
you like it better than the tarot?
I don't know. Sometimes I use Oracle decks too. I bought like a ton from like Bali specific decks that you can't find anywhere else. And I've been using those too. Those are really great also. Yeah. Like you can't find it anywhere else but Bali. Yeah. But
Nice.
this is a fun. I've been using this in my personal readings, like since I've been back, and it's been great. I like it.
Yeah, I tried I read with poker cards.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I know how to do that. I've done that before too.
It's just, to train the mind essentially.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's see. Scorpio. Scorpio 25. Okay. So tell me about Scorpio's true desires towards their person. Oh, so we have avoidance. And then we have gratitude here. You're dealing with someone here that's not really grateful for what you've done for them. Yeah, Scorpio. This person is avoidant. This person avoids conflict. This person avoids accountability, responsibility here. This person deflects. This person's in denial here. I just feel like this person has a tendency to withdraw when things get too real. Okay? And I feel like this person may say mean things that shows that they're ungrateful. Let's say if you help this person a lot, whether it's financially, whether it's emotionally, whether it's, whatever it may be, this person is showing that they're not grateful for it. Okay. Let's see. We have romances in the air. Okay. This person has a tendency to deflect here. This person hopes that by having makeup sex, by giving you gifts or something like that. This person thinks that anything that they've done that they're trying to avoid, they could get away with it. But obviously it's a band-aid, right? And band-aids fall off over time. So I feel like this person is trying to cover up a wound here and they're hoping that wound will go away, but it doesn't. So I'm not really quite sure, Scorpio, what you've done or what your person's done to you, because I mean, you could switch the roles if you want, but I do feel like whoever is avoiding you right now, okay, or if you're avoiding your person, I do feel like there's a sense of coming back here or coming back together. But I'm getting a very ungrateful energy here. Whoever this is, I feel like this is a very salty person, okay? We have divine timing. And then we have face the dragon here. Okay, so Scorpio. Okay, we're talking about Scorpio here. So Scorpio, I feel like, let's say if you're avoiding your person and you're the avoidant here, I do feel like over time in divine timing, you will face that beast that you're trying to avoid here. Okay? Because we have face the dragon here. So if you have been that person that avoids, that has a hard time facing things here, I feel like you can't run anymore because I feel like divine intervention is stepping in to force you to face your own demons here that's blocking you from actually receiving and giving love in a healthy way. Yeah, we have expect a message, and then we have clown. It's all in your head. Somebody is really overcomplicating things here. Like I feel like whoever this is someone here who tends to make things a lot harder when it's simple. Like such as, hey, let's say someone here is trying to find resolution here. Someone here just makes it even harder. Someone here resists or blocks a resolution here. But whoever this is, I do feel like this person is definitely going through something here. I feel like whoever this is, I do feel like this person was taught to avoid, to not face their responsibilities or face accountability here. So this person does have a tendency to run. Yeah, avoid, hopefully get away with things and, kind of like move it along sort of thing. Yeah. So,
All right. What's going on with Scorpio's person? Whomever it is that's dealing with these insects. What's going on here with Scorpio's person? These insects.
insects.
Scorpions are insects, right?
No, I don't think they are. I don't know. Hold on. I don't know.
I
I
think they
think
are.
scorpions are another thing. I'm gonna look it up on ChatGPT. Hold
All
on
right,
one second.
Scorpio. Damn. This person here, what is it that they're seeking to manifest with Scorpio? What is it? I don't know. It ain't looking too bright, Scorpio. They're very nostalgic. This individual doesn't even know what it is that they want, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I feel that they're guarded towards you. They may be repulsing you, but they're very nostalgic. They're simultaneously very nostalgic. The situation can be abandoned, left out in the cold, but they're very reminiscent of you. All right. I feel like this individual deep down does want peace with you. They do want harmony. Okay. They do want happiness. But what is the problem? Why the two? Well, their own attitude here. All right. I feel that they could be discombobulated emotionally and mentally. So maybe there's a lack of synchronicity within them. Maybe they want or they think about happiness with you, but emotionally they're distraught. And there goes that lack of synchronicity. That's why they're discombobulated. All right. Their heart tells them one thing, their mind tells them another. Tell me more. Yeah, you see, the conflict is very, very strong here. You guys have yet to find any resolution with the devil and the Five of Wands. I feel that this individual does want resolution, but I also get the sense that this person here isn't too forthcoming when it comes to it. A lot of this desire of reconciling is mental, and it gets swept away. Okay, it gets swept away is what I'm seeing here. Their tumultuous feelings are stronger than their desires to heal this. I'll tell you that. Tell me more. Yeah, this person does want a resurrection of this. So why aren't they coming forward? We already looked into that. This individual seems to, it looks like they're planning on coming forward here, or they will be coming forward eventually. They just simply need to make up their mind. They need to make that choice, that decision to execute this. They're already on the verge of manifesting this. They're already thinking about reconciling with you with the Six of Cups. But I feel that they have yet to pull the trigger. And I feel that they're going to take some time to pull the trigger because the conflict is very apparent. But what I'm seeing here in regards to their actions here, I feel that this individual most certainly will be coming forward and giving you, something quite minute, to say the least. But it's definitely intended to bring balance into the relationship. So expect to hear from this individual eventually. However, they're going to be very withdrawn. Okay, don't think that they're gonna come forward and give you the ultimate proposal. They're just gonna test the waters. Test the waters is what I'm seeing here. Talk to me about their. You know what? It's not even. Let's see. Why are they gonna come back? Why are they gonna come back? They're gonna come back out of chaos, ladies and gents. It ain't. It ain't. They're not coming back because they love you and they're ready to knock you up and be married to you. No, they're coming back because they can't settle the fucking chaos within themselves. That's why they're coming back. They can't take the fucking pressure, so they're gonna come here, try to relieve it, and reach out. Okay, but you will note that this individual is holding back a lot. So, do they want union? I don't even know what to say, ladies and gents. It ain't that black and white. Yes and no. Yes and no.
Okay. So I asked ChatGPT if scorpions are insects. They're not insects. They're called arachnids. I don't know. I can't even pronounce that word. I don't know.
Arachnids.
Yeah. It's because of their body type. Because it has 8 legs or something like that. I don't know.
I think
Yeah.
an insect is 6 legs.
Yeah. Yeah, insects has 6 legs and a scorpion has 8 legs. Yeah.
I ate a scorpion in Thailand.
Oh my gosh. I'm a vegan and and
Do
these
they
people
count?
run around chasing you, wanting you to eat it or wanting you to buy it.
So
And I was just
vegans. Well, obviously they're not a plant, right? So you guys stay away from anything that isn't vegetation, essentially.
like, no, basically I stay away from like meats and dairy products and
But
like
scorpions don't have meat.
no, no. I can't. It's an animal. I don't know. I can't.
Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
tried it. I tried it, and I just devoured that shit. To be honest,
Is it
it
like a
tastes good.
potato chip?
They seasoned it. Yeah, the Thai people, they seasoned it. It tastes like barbecue. I ate a tarantula with it as well.
Oh my, you're more adventurous with foods than I am. I'm very like picky.
They have those carts full of exotic insects.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
I was like, all right, I'll have one of those. Let me get one of
No,
those.
I even like I saw a cart like in Bangkok in Khao San Road where they were like serving alligator or crocodile.
I've
I
had
was like,
alligator.
really? Wow.
In
Yeah,
Florida.
you're definitely more adventurous than I am. Yeah.
Fucking tacos, dude. They're delicious. Put lime on it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
really? Wow.
the alligators for sure.
Wow. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll eat meat again. I don't know when that would be, but I'm okay where I'm at. Yeah. So
I was training for the Ironman triathlon and I decided to go vegetarian for 1 month because
yeah,
I saw this program. It was called like Super something. I don't know. And it was talking about athletes that are vegan and they're like top tier elite athletes. I'm talking
yeah,
about power lifters and all they eat is
yeah.
vegetables and shit. So I tried it. I lost a lot of weight, but my
Hmm.
performance was peak. Then
Yeah.
again, I was training for about like 4 hours a day.
Yeah.
So did the diet have to do with it? Sure, but then also the training had a lot to do with it as well.
Yeah.
You know,
I think
it
it's
was,
just like I think it's just important to listen to your body and what it needs. Like it doesn't matter what you eat, just eat what you want to eat, right?
you can
So
definitely get creative with a vegetarian diet. It doesn't have to be boring.
yeah, I'm not a good cook, so like, even when I eat out, like at, restaurants, especially like specific vegan and vegetarian, they're really creative with creating dishes. Yeah. So yeah, but
Wow.
I I haven't eaten meat in like 20 years.
Really?
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I had it. Yeah.
It's gonna make you sick now.
I think it would make me sick. Yeah. Like there's been times that I had accidents and I ate it, just even a little piece, I would get really sick.
Mm.
Yeah. So
If you want to reintroduce your body to meat again, start eating your callus. Like the kinds of
yeah. Like
messing with you.
if my doctor told me that, hey, my health is in jeopardy and that I have to eat meat again, yeah, I would consider it. But for now, yeah, I'm fine.
Get to
Yeah.
the butcher shop. Give me a fucking cow.
Yeah. All right. Let's do Sagittarius.
All right, let's go.
Let's see, 54, 35. Okay, so Sagittarius. Sagittarius's desires towards their person.
Someone says you didn't pay your tab, dude.
Oh, really?
that about?
Okay, we have fantasy world, blaze a trail. I don't know if you're hearing the fireworks. We have red flag,
No, bro. No fireworks.
nature's calling. Yeah. Sure, let me just close the window. Hold on one second.
Go on, ask me some quick, interesting questions. Too late. Gary's back.
All right. So, what is this person's true desires towards? What is Sagittarius' true desires towards a person? Okay, so whoever this is, I feel like this person is no longer living in the fantasy land here. Okay, um, I feel like this is really interesting here because I feel like whoever this is, Sagittarius, I feel like you're having a major breakthrough regarding your person here. Okay, maybe regarding in love here too. I just feel like you just know how to read people better here with red flags. Okay. Now, can you be dealing with someone here specifically? Yes, perhaps. Maybe you're seeing the red flags here. Maybe you're seeing that this person's creating some sort of fantasy land and or some sort of fantasy where there's just a lack of clarity here. One of the things I'm also getting, this has nothing to do with love here, Sagittarius, but I feel like some of you guys may be spending more time in nature and also less on social media here, or that there needs to be time for you guys to unplug. Okay, because I feel like for a lot of you guys that are plugged into social media or something like that, I do feel like you guys are definitely picking up too much stimulation, too much of the poison that's out there on social media, and I feel like you guys need to disconnect here because I feel like whatever you're doing on social media, it's definitely creating some sort of blockages where there's just a lot of lack of kind of like groundedness within you. So I feel like some of you guys may have a hard time seeing the red flags here, but I feel like you guys are realizing that there needs to be a switch. Like I feel like there needs to be a switch to the way that you operate with, being on your phone too much here. So this is about disconnecting here and finding clarity here. Perhaps finding clarity on how you operate in love or how you operate in your current relationship here, or that you may want this for your person. Let's say if your person is on social media a lot or on their phones a lot, you're trying to set a good example here for your person. Okay, that was a very specific message. Okay, yeah,
Hey, dude, all of a sudden you left and you came back and then it just started echoing.
really.
All right, it sounds normal now.
Okay, that's interesting.
All right. So who's next?
So you're doing Sagittarius' person.
All right, what's going on here with Sagittarius' person? What's going on here with these individuals? What do they desire with Sagittarius? Whomever it is that Sagittarius is dealing with, could be dealing with a Libra. It looks like they want peace. They want a new beginning, but let's take a look. What is the person that Sagittarius is dealing with? What do they want with Sagittarius? I told you, a new beginning, the Fool energy. Could be dealing with an Aries, ladies and gents. But you're dealing with a Fool, that's for sure. To be involved with you gotta be one. So what I'm seeing here is that someone is wanting to take a leap of faith towards establishing some sort of balance. I feel like this individual wants to put in effort, diligent effort to bring about stability. Someone's got a lot of feelings for you, Sagittarius. All right, I feel that they're wanting to woo you. Is that the case? Are they wanting to woo? Is that what they're desiring? Absolutely. Look at you. Damn.
Wow.
They're wanting to woo you, ladies and gents. This individual's got a unremitting level of desire. Okay? An unremitting desire to be with you, Sagittarius. They see you as the queen of, or rather the empress. Irresistible. Okay, tell me more. The strength card. That's interesting. Why the strength? They're in their head, ladies and gents. Somebody here seems to be at a distance and they're spying on you while they're desiring you. So they're spying on you, desiring you simultaneously. Why are they keeping their distance? Okay, because you guys had an ending. Okay, it looks like death ensued here, and the Five of Swords. I mean, the Five of Coins. Clearly, a situation seems to be left out in the cold. All right, and are they planning? What are they planning? The Queen of Cups. This individual is going to focus on healing their own emotions, is what it's telling me here. All right, yeah, they're moving towards having some sort of emotional new beginning within themselves, but are they going to be coming forward? Yeah, they will. Okay, so they will. They're going to go through some sort of healing phase. This individual with the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Cups, and they eventually will be coming forward with practical effort here, with physical effort, with that coin. Look at this, and then we got communication rushing in. So your person at this time is desiring you. They want to be with you, Sagittarius. Okay, they want to be with you. Could be an emperor that you're dealing with, but this is your boo, or at least they see you as theirs. Nevertheless, they're holding back from coming forward because of the catastrophic ending that has ensued and that is present. Nevertheless, they're going to go through some sort of healing process, and it is until they feel rejuvenated that they're going to be coming in hot, ladies and gents. All right, that is what I am seeing, Sagittarius. All right,
Nice. Hold on,
that
let
was
me
a good
just
message.
turn off my. Hold on,
That
I'm going
desire
to
is
turn off.
strong. I feel it. Never After Now said the desire is strong.
Let's see. Let's do Capricorn now.
Let's
So
see.
Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn. What is Capricorn's desires
Dude, my
towards their
friends
person?
really like you, dude. They're calling you the fucking Dragon Slayer. You know, Gary. Look at. I don't know if you can see this. It says Gary. You were the first who helped me. You know, the
Really?
first. Thank you.
Oh, that's nice. I can't see your comments on your side. Let's see.
Yes.
All right. Oh, we have moving day that came out in the reverse here. So Capricorn, it seems like you're having a hard time moving on from your person here. This could also be indication that, the connection that you are in with your person, it just didn't really go anywhere or move forward here. We have obsession here. Yeah. So Capricorn, you could be obsessing about your person, fixated on your person here, just feeling this intense desire of wanting them to come back or wanting to come back together here or be together. We have no coming back. Oh wow. Capricorn, I hate to say it, but I feel like your obsessive behavior might have drove your person away. Yeah. Because I feel like right now your person is in this energy of like having some sort of strong boundaries here with you, but I feel like you just keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, and I feel like you're just basically pushing this person further away. And I feel like my advice to you, if someone here needs some space, give it to them. Respect their space. Because if you respect their space and just leave them alone, there's a better chance that this person might come back around. But if you keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, this person is going to be really turned off and pushed off, basically turned off by this. So let's see. We have justice here in the reverse. So Capricorn, I feel like you have a lesson to learn, and I feel like that this is not just in relationships in general, but life in general. To be able to surrender to the process, allow the process to work itself on its own. If it's meant for you, it will stay, or that will come back to you. Okay. So the Justice card in the reverse here. Let's see. Well, all your cards are coming out in the reverse. Well, we have Strength in the reverse. So this is telling me that you yourself, you may be having a hard time standing on your own 2 feet without, the validations of others, outside, validation. It just seems like, there's a sense of not being able to be on your own here or be by yourself. And you have the Strength card here in the reverse. And I also feel like you may have very poor self-control, like you just can't help yourself. Um, I feel like one of the things I'm getting here is I feel like an adult parent never really taught someone here that, hey, it's not okay to do this, it's not okay to behave this way. So I just feel like someone here feels like this is like normal behavior. Let's see. We have avoidance, and then we have long distance here. Capricorn, I feel like this is your person. Your person's trying to avoid you. This person might have even physically moved away just to get away from you here. But I feel like you need to face the dragon. I feel like you need to face the beast here. Yeah, and get to the rooted issue of why you are acting and behaving this way. It has to deal with the deep core wound here from your childhood. Okay? So, I do feel like your person is definitely reflecting a mirror right back at you, and I feel like you don't like what you see here. And I feel like there are answers for you, when it comes to this mirror, but you're trying to avoid it here. Yeah.
All right. So this is Capricorn. Capricorn's person.
Yeah.
What's going on here with this individual and what do they desire with Capricorn? Whatever it is that Capricorn is dealing with, what is this individual's desires with Capricorn? The Ace of Swords, ladies and gentlemen. This individual wants to move on from the baggage. They want to move on from whatever happened here in the past. They want to have some sort of new beginning, an open line of communication, vulnerability, Queen of Cups, Ace of Coins, the Hierophant. This individual wants to get serious with you, ladies and gents. I feel a serious connotation or a serious energy here from this person. I feel that they are very emotionally invested. All right. I feel that they want to invest. I feel that this individual is serious, low-key obsessed. All right. Obsessed in a good way. I know obsession doesn't sound good, but a real strong desire. Let's say that. An undeniable, uncontrollable desire. Is that the case? I don't know if it's uncontrollable or not. That depends upon the individual, but it's definitely compelling them to want to come towards you. That is what this is saying. Okay. Tell me more. Ace of Coins again. Tell me more. They want a new beginning. This is all I'm getting here, ladies and gents. This person is very attracted to you. If you guys are at a distance, this person is looking at you from afar. All right. They think about you often. And what they're desiring are open lines of communication or a fluid form of communication with you. All right. Synchronized, equal give, equal take, or some sort of mutual investment when it comes to, pouring into the relationship, ladies and gents. Your person can also desire recognition from you. In other words, they want your attention. They want you to show or to display that you like them, that you want, that you appreciate them, essentially. They want to feel recognized, ladies and gents. This individual seems to be down. Okay, what is this individual's energy? 5 of Swords, 4 of Swords, 7 of Coins. There's an element of stagnancy. Tell me about this individual's energy. The Wheel of Fortune. So they're hopeful, ladies and gents. Your person is actively moving on from some sort of hindrance or some sort of emotional storm. And they see light at the end of the tunnel, okay? They see light at the end of the tunnel. And ultimately, I feel like this individual is wanting to take things slowly but surely, okay? Your person does want to invest into something long-term. How much does this person love Capricorn? Look at this. They don't get more fucking lovey-dovey than this, ladies and gents. I said, how much do they love Capricorn? Literally, the lovers, all right? That is it. I mean, it's quite self-explanatory. Capricorn, your person wants to love you. They want to be with you. They want to come together. What's holding this individual back? What's blocking this person? The fact that you guys aren't seeing eye to eye. Okay. They have yet to find some sort of answer when it comes to resolving your conflict. That's what I'm seeing here. All right. So in summary, your person seems to be suffering in silence, losing sleep over this shit, desiring for a reconciliation. All right. That's what I'm seeing, Cap.
All right. Let's move on. Can you hear the fireworks? It's like really loud.
No, man.
Wow. All right.
You guys hear the fireworks? I don't hear the fireworks on.
Yeah, can you guys hear the fireworks? It's like going off like crazy. Yeah. Let's see. Moving on to Aquarius. They don't hear anything? Okay. All right. Tell me about Aquarius's desires towards their person. Tell about Aquarius's desires towards their person. So we have unconditional love. All right. So Aquarius, it seems like right now, I do feel like you guys are in a relationship with somebody. I do feel like you love your person unconditionally. You are loyal to your person. You're selfless towards your person. But I feel like with tend your garden, I feel like some of you guys need time to yourselves right now. Okay? Just need some alone time just to do you, whatever that might look like. Maybe gardening, doing some gardening work, or just being in nature. Let's see. We have obsession here. Fixation, preoccupation. Okay, so time to lead here. This is really interesting. I feel like Aquarius. I feel like Aquarius wants their person to take the lead here. Okay, to take the lead sometimes, because I feel like with obsession here, tend to your garden, I feel like Aquarius is feeling really burnt out here. Yeah. And I feel like Aquarius wants that desire to take some time off from their person and not do so much work here, because I feel like Aquarius may be feeling like they're doing all the work, and I feel like Aquarius wants their person to take the lead here sometimes and not basically, have Aquarius do all the work. Yeah, it seems like it's coming off that this connection may be a bit unbalanced here. I feel like there's a major age difference here too. It could be kind of like maybe a 10 to 20-year difference. All right. Um, I don't know why I'm getting this, but I'm getting that someone here may be a sugar mama or a sugar daddy here. Yeah, there's a lack of balance here, especially in finances. Because I heard some coins like in someone's pockets, like ringing in my ears. So let's see. We have manipulated. Whoa. And then we have spying here. Well, Aquarius, I don't know if this is coming from your end, but there's a lack of trust here. Yeah, there's just a lack of trust here. I feel like with time to lead, this is definitely the Emperor's energy here for this card. And then we have manipulate. So whoever this is, this person's really controlling here. Or, Aquarius, you may be viewing your person as really controlling, or that you're trying to control the dynamic of your relationship right now. Okay. Whoever this is, Aquarius, I feel like this is you. I feel like you're not getting a lot of freedom here, or that you're doing too much. And I feel like your person could be spying on you, watching you here, and basically not giving you enough space to do your own thing here, because I feel like this person doesn't really trust. Yeah, there's some sort of control issues here. And I feel like you're just trying to do your own thing. You just want your own space here. And this person's controlling. Yeah, we have obsession here. Social media. This person may be making somebody is making fake accounts here to spy on you, to make sure that you are not kind of like, exploring other options here. Somebody who's just really deeply insecure here. No matter how much you're giving love to this individual here, Aquarius, I feel like this person will never believe you here. This person will always doubt that. Somebody here will always doubt that. So, yeah, there's definitely something going on with this individual here. Just kind of like a bit controlling here, a control freak. Yeah. Wow.
So I just want to make a quick announcement because someone asked me regarding the adventure. Guys, I'm currently in Colombia and Medellin, and next week I may be going to Venezuela. As we heard, it's a very dangerous country, whatever. I'm going to give you the firsthand insight. All right. So more than likely I will be going to Venezuela. And then from there, I'm riding through the jungles of Venezuela, through the jungles of Colombia, into Ecuador. And then from there, I'm riding down the Andes of Peru to Chile. So this is all about to take off here next week. All right.
Wow.
With that said, this is the fucking plot twist, Gary.
What?
I met a stranger, a random girl, a girl that I've never met in my life, and we're gonna do this together.
No way.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's so cool.
So she's cool. We're just friends, and it's quite a surprise. But the universe is lining the adventure up like I've never before expected, and we'll see what comes from this adventure. I can't wait to share it with you guys. So if you aren't following that adventure channel, go follow my travel channel. It's in all my videos in the description under travel channel, guys. You guys are going to want to see this shit. It's going to be the Wolfman experience. All right.
That's pretty exciting, but just be careful when you're in Venezuela, because it's like, it's kind of one of those forbidden places that you shouldn't travel to, according to the U.S. travel site. Yeah.
I feel that the biggest problem, or the biggest obstacles that I'll be facing are the lack of structure. Okay. Not necessarily the danger per se. Yes, there are dangerous places that we need to watch out for, but more so the lack of gasoline, the lack of infrastructure in regards to things of that sort that the government does not, really put much emphasis on. Well, in countries like the US or even here in Colombia, we have access to technology, support, whatever. Out there, if I get a fucking flat tire, I'm going to have to deal with that shit.
Yeah, yeah. I wonder how the cell service is going to be there.
Excuse me?
I wonder how the cell service is going to be there, or the Wi-Fi.
It depends upon the area, but then I got like a Verizon thing that is a world global plan, so I should be able to have connection because I need GPS for
Yeah.
my navigation.
That's what I have with my T-Mobile. I have a global plan too. Yeah.
I have this an offline map device, so
Oh
I don't
yeah.
need service, and then I do have SOS in case I was to run into an emergency. I
Just in
send a
case.
satellite SOS signal.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I feel good about this. I feel good about this. Who knows? We're going with the flow. We're gonna see what happens here. Literally, this idea of Venezuela just came up today, and it sounds like the ultimate fucking adventure. In fact, the idea was to go to the French Guiana, but then
Hmm.
that's way out there. I mean, we're talking about going into the fucking Amazon. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
And that's a rough ride. So as of now, we're looking at Venezuela,
No.
and
That'll be fun. That'll be fun. Yeah.
it's gonna be unbelievable. It's gonna
Uh-huh.
be unbelievable. Anyways, guys, like I said, stay tuned. It's about to go down. It's about to go down. Nevertheless, what's going on with Aquarius's person?
Yeah.
What does Aquarius desire? We're back to Aquarius's person. Let's see what's going on here with Aquarius. And what does the person desire with Aquarius? There's a sense of having to find peace, ladies and gents. I feel like your person is very emotionally invested, but also emotionally conflicted. Could be a water sign here, all right? Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces with that Queen of Cups. But they're definitely all up in their feelings here, ladies and gents. With that Six of Swords, this person could be distant, even emotionally or physically. They're very burdened, is what this is telling me here. All right, I'm just telling you, they're very fucking burdened, very discombobulated is what I'm getting. You're dealing with someone that is very emotionally sensitive, Aquarius. All right, I feel that they're lacking balance within themselves. They're in a depression, ladies and gents, is what it looks like to me. What do they desire? What do they desire with Aquarius? The Tower? I mean, my goodness, a complete revamp, a complete redo.
Mm.
Aquarius, I don't know what to tell you. This energy looks atrocious. Look at it really
I love when
does.
you say that.
Atrocity. It looks like a fucking atrocity, Gary. I'm telling you. So, guys, this individual, let me tell you, I don't even know what the hell they want. Okay. They don't have any will to fight. They have no will. They have no sense of putting in effort and coming in and saving the day. Let me tell you, Aquarius. Okay. So, what would they like to see from Aquarius? They're just stressed out about the situation. This is someone that is hopeless, ladies and gentlemen. This is someone that is a pity party. This is someone that is down and out and can't see light at the end of the tunnel. I mean, we literally got all the atrocious cards out. Okay, literally. Yeah, your person is the epitome of an atrocity. That's what this is saying, guys. So much so that they don't even. It's like this. What the hell do they want? Let's get one last final message. What do they desire with Aquarius? They want to take their time, ladies and gents. This person ain't ready for a relationship. They're not even ready for you, I don't think. All right. You're dealing with someone that is very immature or someone here that doesn't have a lot to give. That's what I'm seeing, Aquarius. They're very conflicted. They're very discombobulated. They're very burdened. This looks like someone that you should stay away from. Not for the sake of them being a bad person, but for the sake of them dealing with their own problems and for the sake of you saving yourself from, allowing this person to bring their chaos into your world. That's what I'm seeing here.
Wow. That was wow.
We're ending this collective reading with a bang.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on to Pisces. Okay. Pisces. 18.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Dingleberry Chronicles. Let's see.
That's a funny word. Oh man. All right. See, Pisces desires towards their person. Tell me about Pisces desires towards their person. All right. Oh, we have social media. We have a good woman. All right. This is really interesting. Whoever this is, I feel like maybe you met this person on social media, but you could have met this person on one of those dating apps. Okay. So, we have nature calling. We also have take a gamble. Pisces, I feel like if you are meeting someone new here in love, I feel like you're being asked to step out of your comfort zone and just take that gamble. Have fun with this individual here, okay? I do feel like maybe the good girl or the good boy attitude might not work with this individual here. Because I feel like with lust, I feel like this person may be very, 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 very kinky in bed. Okay? So this is really interesting. I feel with hard work here, it could be that this person could be someone who's very dominant in bed and they're looking for someone that's very submissive here. Okay? But I do feel like this connection may be more of a sexual connection than the love connection here. All right. I don't really feel like, yeah, I do feel like eventually, okay, so eventually this will lead to a divine union. This will lead to a partnership. All right. Because we have partnership and divine union here. But right now, I feel like this may start off as maybe a summer fling. And then over time, this may turn into something more. So I feel like you're being asked to step out of your comfort zone and just have fun and just kind of go with the flow because I mean I mean if you are looking for love, you know, I do feel like it will turn into something more. It's just not going to stay for friends with benefits forever. But I feel like give it a few months, you know, just have fun, get to know this person, and I feel like by the end of the year you guys could be in a committed relationship here. Okay, but yeah, I do feel like this is kind of like a sexy time energy that can turn into something more in the future. Yeah.
All right. Let's see what's going on here with the person that Pisces is dealing with. What's going on here with the person that Pisces is dealing with? What do they desire with Pisces? Damn, Pisces, what's going on here? I get this energy of someone here that is looking at this or assessing the relationship. There is a chemistry that this person feels, and I do get the sense that they are emotionally invested. There is an emotional connection here with the Two of Cups. All right. Maybe this individual isn't so expressive about it, but they definitely feel it. Okay. And what I'm seeing here is that this individual is kind of emotionally detached. Even though they got feelings for you, they are a bit distant here, or they may be detaching from you. There's a lot of stagnancy coming from this individual. And I get the sense that this person may be assessing the relationship as something that isn't going to grow. It's kind of like, why should I keep investing into this if nothing's going to come from it? All right. That's the energy that I'm getting here. So when it comes to their desires, ladies and gents, to be honest, it looks to me like, you know, they see a dead end here. They see a dead end. What is it? How do they view Pisces? How do they view Pisces? The Ace of Coins. So Pisces, you probably want to connect with this individual. You want to put in some sort of effort, but they also see you as someone that is, you could be lacking a bit of stability. You could be could be coming off a bit needy or even dependent, codependent, dependent on them. All right. They see you as someone that is a bit lost, to be honest. Maybe you're lacking direction. All right. I don't know why I get this real strong, needy energy. It's kind of like you're anxious. You're wanting to save this relationship at all costs, or you're really wanting to put in effort. You don't want to lose this individual. And that can even be a bit repulsive towards this individual. Yeah, they see you as someone that definitely wants to connect with them, wants to be with them. How do they feel towards Pisces? Pisces, what's going on here? This individual isn't too happy here. They're looking at the situation as a loss. They're very disillusioned, and I feel that this individual is simply detaching. Let's get one final card here. What do they desire with Pisces? What do they desire with Pisces? They still want to give to the situation, but they don't want to give too much. Okay, they do want to continue feeding the beast, per se. Well, let's not call it a beast, the relationship, right? They still want to feel, they want to continue giving to the connection here with the Page of Coins, but again, there's not too much investment here. Although this individual is most certainly open to seeing what comes from this. But one thing that I must emphasize is that they are guarded here when it comes to investing more. All right, ladies and gents, I don't feel that your person is convinced to take a leap of faith towards this connection. All right. So in summary, I feel that your person is simply desiring to see what comes from this relationship. But at this time, I don't feel them too happy, too content with the connection. In fact, I feel quite a great pull away from the connection emotionally. So you may note that if you are together with this person is drifting or getting colder and colder emotionally. That is what I'm seeing here for Pisces.
Nice.
Yes.
That does it for all the 12 signs.
Indeed. Guys, this was nice. I like this. It was smooth. I hope you guys enjoyed it. All right, go follow Gary if you aren't following him.
And
Follow
follow
me.
Oscar.
Indeed, and follow
Let's,
that adventure channel, ladies and gents. You guys are gonna,
yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be wild for sure.
Also, before you leave, we should try and do another live together again, since we're kind of like in the same time zone. It was just harder when I was on the other side of the world. Yeah.
Do it next week before
Yeah.
Friday.
Okay. Yeah. Let's stay in touch. Okay.
Let's do it, Gary.
Cool.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Enjoy your home, your comeback home.
It's so crazy. Like, the only thing I miss about being home is ordering stuff from Amazon.
You did mention that to me. You did mention that.
I ordered like a ton of stuff and it came today.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I'm glad, man. Well, enjoy 4th of July. You got any fun plans for the holiday?
No, I'm just gonna kind of chill and maybe do a little work and just kind of like, you know, catch up because I'm a little bit behind. Yeah. So,
You keep it productive, man.
yeah, I think I'm just gonna work in the morning on Saturday and Sunday, and then I'll have the rest of the day free. Yeah. So,
My weekend is unpredictable. I'm about to go out with a neighbor
yeah.
of mine, cool dude from Arizona.
Oh, yeah.
I met him at the gym upstairs, and we're like, dude, let's go fucking hang out this weekend. And
Nice.
we're gonna go out and see what Medellin's about. So
That'll be fun.
Yeah, it should be a good time. Nevertheless, guys, I'll see you guys. Have an amazing time, Gary. Everybody around the world. Blessings to you. And
all right.
I'm going to be live on Monday and Tuesday with never before seen tarot readers on my channel. All right.
Oh.
And there's a lot coming. So, yeah, you guys want to stay tuned.
Okay. All right.
All right, guys.
All right. Bye. See ya.